So over the last 2 years, we've chose to only travel with a carry-on piece.
So there are three main reasons that we decided to do that. So first of all, it saves us money to pay for the check bag.
A lot of money.
Yes. And secondly, we try to avoid getting our bag lost. And lastly, we have come to realize that every time that we check our luggage, it's always damaged.
Yeah, and they don't really do fragile stickers much anymore. But you should know there are things that you can and you can't carry inside your carry-on that we've had to learn the hard way.
Not only about the weird item or strange item that you can't bring on the plane, but we also think about the solution and come up with some of the smart items that you should definitely have in your carry-on as well. So actually a couple months ago when we planned our South America trip, especially in Brazil, we had a plan to also stay in like a remote farm. So we decided we're gonna buy bug spray. We went to Target, we see a bug spray on sale. So we were like, jackpot, we are going to South America, we're gonna buy bug spray right now.
Just wanted to try to carry this little aerosol can of just normal bug spray. Little did we know that even 3.4 ounces, the little can size, is still not allowed. Any aerosol can actually isn't allowed in your carry-on bag. It's allowed in your check-in bag as long as that bottle doesn't say hazmat on it. Normally we carry Ben's bug spray on us, which is like 100% DEET. The active ingredient in bug spray is DEET. Most of your bug spray is like 6% DEET. This is like 90% DEET. We use it when we go camping in the mountains in the States. We had a little container with hydrogen peroxide so that we could pour it on our cuts if we got hurt, but unfortunately they instantly knew what it was. So just know that you can't bring hydrogen peroxide, but you can replace hydrogen peroxide with alcohol wipes, which is okay. I mean, I have alcohol wipes as well, so it basically is the same thing. You have to make sure you're not carrying any chemical substance or anything that could be toxic in any way.
So, story time for the next one. We have friends that we met in Kazakhstan. They are Italian.
Simone, we love you.
So Simone is well known that he
is obsessed
with snowman.
That you come back, it's winter.
Wow.
Simon!
Wait. Say hello. Yeah, I'm so happy.
He had a plan to come visit us in New York City.
You know, because he's so obsessed with snowmen, we wanted to bring him a snowman.
We don't want to just give him the snowman like, here Simone snowman. We want to surprise him. So we decided to wrap it up like a gift and bring it with us on the plane from Rochester. If you do it like the way we do and
they're
thinking
gonna
that
make you unwrap it. They want to see what's in it. Just like Simone wants to open it up and see what's in it, yes, so does the lady at the x-ray machine. She wants to see what's in the present.
So
she's really curious. She made us open it.
Yeah, so
Simone, that's why your snowman wasn't wrapped.
So normally Jimmy and I, we have one power bank in my
luggage.
Yeah, in my luggage, and Jimmy has one power bank in his luggage. Then we have another power bank in
the camera
bag. Every time that we land in each destination and settle in an apartment, we always take the power bank out of our luggage. So then we can use it when we were traveling around. On the day that we have to leave, I forgot to put my power bank back in my luggage, and also Jimmy as well. So we have 3 power banks put in Jimmy's camera bag.
And that's where it becomes an issue. So because you have more than 2 power banks, if you carry anything over 160 watt hours as well, you can get in trouble for that.
So speaking of the electronic device, we can't help to mention this one. So if you have ever taken a trip to foreign country, you know, like most of the flight that you have for us all the time, because we book one of the cheapest flight, meaning that you have to do like layover in some country that you didn't have the original plan to go to.
Especially with what's going on right now, you never know if a flight's gonna get canceled and the only option is to redirect through a different country. So this is something we never travel without. We always carry on us our Septics travel adapter. It gives you the chance to change between more than 200 countries.
Just recently we flew to Panama, and we can just like file the plug for Panama and then attach it in, even though we didn't have Panama in our plan.
It has a watt reader. Okay, so say my phone, this is dual voltage, but say you had one that was only 120 volts. You don't want to plug it into something that's 240 volts because you'll burn out your electronic device. So this not only saves you for that, saves you for surge protection. It comes with 2 sockets and 2 USB ports, so you can make sure you charge everything all at once. Carry protein powder. We love carrying it because it's great for after workouts. It's good for the mornings when you first wake up to give your body that fuel it needs.
So these apply to not only protein powder, but we also come to realize about coffee as well, because we try to
Carry the coffee.
carry the coffee over the border. But those stuff like the powder, whatever kind of powder, you can't bring it over 350 grams.
So we can't pack coffee.
During the time that we were traveling in Colombia, I see a bunch of you guys comment on the video saying that what kind of stick that Jimmy carried. Wow. Sorry. Some of you even wonder if we can bring this with us abroad to check in your bag, and if you have the pole like this
or something that's a little bit longer and possibly used for a weapon, you definitely cannot bring it in your carry-on. Golf clubs or police batons,
ski pole,
these
something
are
like that.
This is for a camera, so you can
Yeah.
actually bring it.
We put it in the bag, so they can't really see what it is inside, but they always check to see that the material is not at least it's not like a metal.
Yeah,
if
this
it's
is
metal,
a carbon fiber stick, so it's
Yeah.
allowed to be on a plane.
when we have the long flight, one of the essential, very, very essential to have on the plane is toothpaste.
Because your breath stinks.
Your breath stink to gym. You know, sometimes you have to be on the plane for like 10 hours. It's always a good idea.
16-hour flight.
Yeah.
You better brush them teeth if you get 16 hours with the flying. That is gonna be bad if you don't brush your teeth after 16 hours.
You can't bring toothpaste if it's over 100 milliliter. They consider thick. It's thick.
It just melts.
Complement. They consider that and they count that as the liquid. So you can't bring more than 100
milliliters.
even though you use half of the tube and you have just let's say like 50 milliliter.
They check by the size of the tube. They
Yeah,
don't check by what's in the tube.
Yeah.
So like if you have this, even if you have like this much
Yeah.
in it, it still counts as 8 fluid ounces, 237 milliliters.
That's what I don't understand as well. Even though there is
Like the
nothing.
shampoo, even though I have a little bit bigger than a travel size shampoo, there's like 1 time left in it. You can't let me through with this. Like clearly you feel it's empty.
And the solution to this is to carry the solid toiletries.
One of the things is like a bar of soap. Every country we go to, we bring a bar of soap.
Yeah.
Because they're so cheap and they're so convenient.
Or the
Deodorant.
deodorant.
So I always like the dry deodorant. In Asia, you can't really find it.
No,
But
it's
in
so
the
hard.
US,
Yeah.
they have dry sticks of deodorant. That's completely fine instead of carrying the large liquid deodorant. If you want a quick freshen up, you're not going to be able to freshen up in that little sink in the airplane bathroom. So it's really convenient to carry some face wipes or some baby wipes or some sort of like cleaning wipes for your body.
And especially in this situation of traveling in 2020, why the coronavirus
You definitely want to
outbreak.
make sure you're clean. So we all know those backpackers, the backpackers that like stay on beaches or stay in jungles, or like our buddy Dale. I was just gonna say, like one of our best friends, Dale. He loves to be like off the grid, completely off the grid. And one of the things that he likes to do is either carry a hammock or a tent with him in his backpack. He can just straight up pop up a tent or a hammock on the beach or in the mountains.
That sounds
well,
like a good idea though.
One of the things that you can't bring on a plane is tent pegs, because those long nail looking things that are used for each corner of the tent to hold the tent to the ground, so when you're not in it, it doesn't blow away, those are actually not allowed in your carry-on.
They say that it looked like a weapons.
Which, I mean, it's basically a giant nail, so yeah, it's pretty much a weapon, but you can't bring it on a plane. Peanut butter has a lot of protein, and they're really good fillers for you. Keep you full for a long time.
But peanut butter adds liquid. I don't understand this one. I never understand this one, why peanut butter counts as liquid. But
So even though peanut butter is solid, if it were to melt really quick, or like get warm really quick, it turns into a liquid very fast.
That
So
makes
that's
sense.
why you can only have 100 milliliters of peanut butter as well. So if you like going to a barber like I do, and you like that sharp edge, it's a straight razor. And you're not allowed, you can bring the actual handle, but you gotta make sure that there's no blade in it. Alright, so these are one of the things that like after research and finding out, I was quite shocked because it's very unlikely they're gonna find this, but you're technically not allowed to carry it on, are gel insoles for your shoes. I've even traveled many times to many different places with my military boots on, and I always traveled with gel insoles. They've never actually found them and like had an issue with them, but they still consider gel a liquid. So anything over 3.4 ounces, you're not allowed to carry with you. People like to, especially when I was in the military, I'm on my feet all the time. So it's really comfortable. Your feet kind of sink into them, so it gives you a softer surface other than just the actual sole of your shoe. So you can stand on your feet a lot longer. You can run easier. Sitting in that economy class, and you're like, my back and my knees, let's see.
Oh.
Yeah. That crack. I got a bad back and bad knees, so in order to make that tight economy class flight a little bit better, we were trying to figure out how to make it more comfortable, and one of the options that popped up and like the thought was a heating pad, because some of the airplanes, you know, have the outlets you can plug things into, so to keep your back nice and warm and your muscles loose, and then you're not so tense the entire time. So it's basically just you plug it in, you choose the heat level you want, low, medium, or high. It's filled with gel.
But also, like, when we travel abroad, we are not only traveling, guys, we work in our apartment most of the time. Like
More than traveling. Literally, sit in the apartment.
Yeah.
At the kitchen table.
At the kitchen
for
table.
hours. And
so
hours.
that's why at one point of time we come up with the idea that we should carry this one, because first of all, it's so light. I wish you guys can feel how light it is now.
It's like under a pound. Like it's
Yeah.
super, super light. Like, so it would fit and slide right in the pocket of your backpack, but unfortunately, it's not allowed.
We have come to learn about this item in Kazakhstan when the flight attendant gave us the gum, and comes to find out that if you chew gum in the plane, it can reduce
The pressure in your ears.
The pressure
so
in your ears.
I don't really have a problem with it. I can just like crack my ears while talking to you right now. I just did it. But basically, you can either chew gum, which constantly makes your jaw move, which will pop the pressure in your ears and relieve the pressure in your ears. If you feel like we've missed anything at all, please let us know in the comments below and we can make sure to add it to the next video. We really hope these tips and tricks are helpful for you on making your next trip the best trip yet.